Real trippy niggas.
La música de Harry Fry.
Hippie niggas. Nigga, my mom blow that kind of cash, nigga. What you talking about? Pound bottles and shit. Groceries, food. You know I kill any motherfucking song that I go on. And I don't gotta count the money that I spend, cause I get it in. My bread's so long. My big nigga prolonged. My brain fried nigga so long. I hate fake niggas, it's so take all the money that I made this year, and that be that the reason that you waiting. Plus I smoke the bummest weed, I call it Californication, a island for vacation. I'm piling all this cake, 100,000 for the safe, just bought a pound and I'ma face it. Now watch me, you niggas see my pieces, try and copy. My rollie presidential plus the rings that I got on by Versace. And I ain't even cocky, I'm just confident that I'm the shit. You hating motherfuckers know what time it is. I'm just riding around with my style of time. Got my windows up and my speakers loud, and we smoking, so I'm gonna need a pound. Bet the haters wish they could see me now. Yeah, in the way. I'm just getting money, getting money in the way. I blow 100 bands just to fuck around with that homie you in love with, that hoe I mess around with. Fuck with a Taylor, you drinking my favorite. I'm music for my people, but tonight I'm doing Jaeger. 20 years old, and I ain't falling off. Niggas flex about the check, and they run their mouth. Ferrari pull up, guess who hopping out? With a double cup in hand and some money count. Rockin' Louis this, Louis that, Louis on my ass, Louis on my hat. When I hit the club, Louis in my hand. That's that Louis 13, Louis in my glass, Got my windows up and my speakers loud. Yeah, we smoking, so I'm gonna need a pound. Bet the haters wish they could see me now. With the money in the way. Just get money, bro. The money in the way. My nigga, for real, all you see is dollar bills.
It's Ron Mark, man. You already know what it is, you know. Me and Cap go back. You know what I mean? Tell all the dice, it's just getting started. When IFC is next. The Gang album, Chevy Woods Gangland. Juicy J got like 4 mixtapes that he just ready to drop on you. Keep moving and moving.
I don't think I'm Jesus in this bitch. You're now like the block say, hey man, I'm exciting man. When it comes to my kids, I'm a great man. That work on my deposit, got a straight team. In the business at Versace, not no rape bands. They seen a heavyweight the day I weighed in. And I stood on the business till it caved in. Get the block out in the rain, them niggas stayed in. Don't trip off in no field that you ain't played in. Say I'm back at it, took a crack at it. I'm a trap addict, my trust and crack addict. And if we ain't eating good, then we backjack. I see you real soon, get a flag jack. Say I'm right out the door with every hit, and I'ma throw that hit. You knew I'm the go, but they gon' act like they ain't know that. When I get to snapping in this bitch, I can't control it. If you don't get the pizza, I might get that boy Kodak. Now be careful in this bitch before you get hit where it don't grow it. I just was on my dick, I knew who had it, but when throw it. Get me a couple strings and by the day and I can sold it. I heard you talking about it, but look at you, got showed it. For the racks in my my sweatpants. I beat in my left hand. These diamonds still dance. I cook like a chef can. Now they say I wasn't good enough. To me, where they looking up? My calendar booking up, so the price I done took it up. Say amen. I'm a Satan man. When it comes to my kids, I'm a great man. That work on my deposit got a straight 10. And the bitch, these in Versace, not no rape man. Black say amen. I'm a Satan man. When it comes to my kids, I'm a great man. That work on my deposit got a straight 10. And the bitch, these in Versace, not no rape man. Black say amen.
Hey, put up Anytime you see me, I'm surrounded by the snipers. You ain't never run off with a hustler in your life, huh? I'm from 1800, I'm a hot boy, but I'm iced up. Ugly corner where we smile with you and we don't like you. Just hopped off the plane, just got out about a day ago. Everybody love me when they see me, they be like, there you go. Got me a new lady, about to take a trip to Mexico. Cracker took my 40, so I'm about to go buy a Draco. Hey, look, Colin on the beat, I got that bass, so. Hey, boy, I try that shit that they be waiting for. I like the Beamer, but I'm about to go cop a rainbow. I done pick your true color, boy, you're a rainbow. I got space gems on my feet, I'm on the moon. I'm really lit, so I ain't gotta use no auto-tune. Yeah, honest shit, but you know damn well I ain't number two. I'm in it built around some nigga who ain't got nothing to lose. But Shawty got that head, she got that fire brain. She know I love that hair, I love that migraine. You ain't never run out with a boss anal. She know a nigga be standing like a Power Ranger. Every time you see me, I'm surrounded by the sniper. You ain't never run out with a hustler in your life, huh? I'm from 1800, I'm a hot boy, but I'm iced up. Ugly corner where we smile with you and we don't like you. Just hopped off the plane, just got out about a day ago. Everybody love me when they see me, they be like, there you go. Got me a new lady, about to take a trip to Mexico. Cracker took my 40, so I'm about to go buy a Draco. These ain't Ray-Bans, these St. Laurent shades, ho. The way my niggas hit your block, you think it's halo. No more home invasion now, I'm on the radio. I don't even like the fuck, I only want fellatio. I done tried out to that bed, baby, check my swag. Money falling out my ass, I got a lot of cash. Hey, everybody running, nigga got a gun. I ain't making beats, but the Draco got a drum. I don't wear no fucking Yeezys, I got too much sauce. Like I don't believe in Jesus, how I triple cross. I ain't even brush my teeth, but I'm on the block. I ain't even brush my teeth, all I do is flow. Every time you see me, I'm surrounded by the sniper. You ain't never run out with a hustler in your life, huh? I'm from 1800, I'm a hot boy, but I'm iced up. Ugly corner where we smile with you and we don't like you. Just hopped off the plane, just got out about a day ago. Everybody love me when they see me, they be like, there you go. Got me a new lady, about to take a trip to Mexico. Cracker took my 40, so I'm about to go buy a Draco.
Step off the porch, rag hanging west side. That's what we banging, crucifix swinging off my t-shirt. Twisting my fingers and piling off white. Skis mask off black. Adidas track suit, drawstrings stroking the back. Got a couple bullets in it. Gangsta sliding the way. Jumping out the window, fuck the world and everything in it. I'm a west side nigga, ego tripping and walking fast. Listen, so we talking in codes to keep them off us. Draco, toted 36 shots down. Julio got me loaded, don't think I'm not gon' mob on niggas. My figures, my triggers. Don't get your punk ass killed on Instagram live. Nigga, my niggas ride, niggas bury you alive. Let the bullets live inside, niggas ain't nowhere to hide. It's survival of the fittest, boy, you fucking with the realest. Clock 9, blue steel, host of rap, chip. West side, west side, west side. West side, west side, west side, west side, west side. Ain't no west on my chest, just the west on my back. Born in trenches with the crack, swallow dope, shit the sack. If you front, nigga, come back. If I front, you bring it back. Turn the bird to a biz, park a biz, by the track. Let him wait, we gon' flush. If you snitching, you can touch. Tell my mama I'm on the run, not giving a fuck. Who on what? I put a team together, smash out. Set you up, send a bitch over with an ass out. In California, we got the bitches niggas mad about. In California, we turn the mansion to a stash house. You fuck around and leave a dub and ALD tonight. You in good hands, you know the blood's gon' treat you right. Ain't tryna be your man. No, I don't trust him, I just beat it right. Gotta put her in the Uber just so I can sleep at night. Never stop banging, nigga, you know it's still seated right. After this album, nigga, I gotta raise the feature price. West side, 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 west side. Bass knocking in the motherfucking trunk. Bass knocking in the motherfucking trunk. Bass knocking in the motherfucking trunk. Bass knocking. It's a ballad of bass, 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 bass. It's the ballad of bass, 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 bass knocking. It's the ballad of bass. Slab was working the wheel, is gripping the bass. Bass. Hopping a bucket, but I'm like, fuck it, this shit bang. Bass. House with the speakers, live with the tweeters, really don't need them. Review the mirror, always shaking. If you behind me, I can't see you. Bass. I got 15 before I got rims, before I got paint. Bass. Sound like I'm down the street and I ain't riding your way. Bass. Hitting so hard, I called a charge to be the case. They called the earthquake and a couple of sleeping giants. They had to wait for my bass. Bass knocking in the motherfucking trunk. Bass knocking in the motherfucking trunk. Bass knocking in the motherfucking trunk. Bass knocking. It's the ballad of the bass, 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 bass. It's the ballad of the bass, 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 bass knocking. It's the ballad of the bass. Bay lines, put your FaceTime, break spine. Take a marching band to make mine. Knocking doors down, need a hand to go to take mine. You can't hear shit unless you heard it through the grapevine. Woofing like a dog in the yard off the chain. Drinking like a sick, I'ma let that bitch bang. Out of sword for the club, I'ma tear it out that frame. Crack the trunk like it's fun. But you see the
Coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Saints and the Panthers, next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end you doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end, man, We make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Quickly to the outside and complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Give him 14 on that play, one first down. They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Panthers offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Down the sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. Thrown left side, the catch is made. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. Daniels gonna throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Saints are gonna have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his first touchdown this year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Stroud to throw here on first down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and a yard. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. Here's Jack Fox now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Oh, yeah. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. This drive will start on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a first down at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. We'll go with a draw play here on 2nd down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
He's across midfield. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. They'll run on 2nd down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
All right.
To throw, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
All right.
Up the middle they go. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
On play action. Stroud Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Woo! And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now, the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, Daniels. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Saints.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Now, the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints will get out in front, 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now Stroud. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
It just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Going to set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's a run. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. Saints going to use their second timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the Saints 7-yard line.
Here's Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Higgins sent in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. First down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early, speeds.
He gets free. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Saints move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Oh. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Panthers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Saints offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Panthers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. From the gun, here's Stroud. His throw left side is complete. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Stroud. Off he goes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The extra point is good. Panthers are able to cut into the deficit. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in the second quarter. A touchdown there for the USC man, Marshawn Lloyd. From there, we'll jet east to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at the Link. And they have the lead over the visiting Washington Commanders at halftime. Rashee Rice, a touchdown catch in that first half. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. J.J. McCarthy with a couple of touchdown passes there. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On second down, they run the counter. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick them up and throw them down for a loss.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Saints lining up in punt formation. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. On the return, it's Carter. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. On first down, it's Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Here's 2nd and 2. Now give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Here we go, let's go.
Higgins sent in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Saints are going to take over here up near the 40.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
The Saints offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was... And that'll set up 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The home team's offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
On the quick, right?
On 2nd down, they'll run. To the 45. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6. I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
A big hole. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with 1st and goal.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up 1st and goal, and that was electric to watch.
Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal at the 3. Slot man in motion left. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Point after, coming up here. His kick is good. The Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Higgins sent in motion. On 2nd down, Stroud gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive, I think.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season as they try to finish this one off. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, They have no answers whatsoever.
Here's a toss, right side. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Now a 3rd and 2. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. A run now on 2nd down. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Saints. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown.
chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point is good. And the Panthers cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some clock here. They'll start this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
To the ground, a 1st down run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. On play action, Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Crazy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And the Saints are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. 2nd and goal. Now a give up the middle. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit. And now it is 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations long, Mike. Mike, down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down in... It's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.